Hello guys and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Gold. When we last left off we had just went back to Professor Elm's place and we pretty much fought our rival for the first time, and we are now on our way to start the Johto region challenge of the gyms. And also we caught a new Pokemon, Pidgey, nicknamed Sauna. So we are going to be moving on to the next area. Let's go. Also, I did level up Shauna all the way up to level 10 on par with Cyndaquil, aka Yuno. So we are in pretty good shape. Now, in all honesty, you really don't have to have your Pokemon leveled up this much, because I think it's actually kind of a little overkill. Although you do kind of get decent experience all the way up to level 10. So I mean, if you really wanted to, you could farm the first little area for it. And if not, well, either way, you should still be good. Because, like I said, right now I'm probably kind of a little overkilled. So I don't know if I showed it off in the very first video or not, but there were two trainers fighting here. And now that we kind of defeated our rival, they pretty much went out of the way. Go figure. So now this area is opened up for us, so we're gonna move on to the next city, which so happens to be this way. So let's go. And also, since I kind of never mentioned where I got the name Yuno from, I don't know how many people have actually seen the anime since it came out in Japan, I think late 2011. Although I think the manga's been out since early 2011, but either way, the name where I got Yuko from, what did I say, Yuko? Uh, the name where I got Yuno from is from anime called Maria Nikki, or as most people might know it as the Future Diary. And if you guys see my update video, that is who Yuno is. The pretty much girl that looks like she's gonna kill you. Or has that kind of evil stare. Anyway, you want to say it, you're probably going to be right, because she is one crazy SOB. But nonetheless, she is hot. And I probably should have just cut my mouth shut from saying that. Oh well. It's already been said, I can't take it back, so... So, like I said, you really don't... I didn't even say it. But like I was saying, I'm really kind of over-leveled for this area, so... I'm probably going to be flying past all these guys. And you guys might have a little hard time, but even then, I really don't even think these guys would really pose that much of a threat. Especially since I think, the highest level was 5 or 6 so far. Yeah, I mean, the worst they're going to find is Metapod and have to sit there and tackle it to death. Having tackled it like 10 times, if not more. Yeah, because everyone knows Metapod is always going to win because they're going to run out of energy. Oh, yeah. There was this one meme I actually saw of a Pokemon and it was which is going to be the hardest battle to do. And one hand, it was a Metapod versus Metapod, and the other one was a Magikarp versus Magikarp. Or I think it might have been called. I don't remember. It was something ridiculous about like which battle is gonna take the longest or the most weakest Pokemon. Something kind of crazy like that. That just kind of made me remember that. But what was it? I don't remember where I was going with any of this. Wait, what level? Yeah. Like I was saying, you really don't even have to worry about these trainers because they're so weak. And it kind of froze right there. I don't know why. But yeah, like I was saying, they're so weak. You really don't have to worry about it. Even if you didn't grind like I did, even though I really didn't grind that much, but you could seriously be fine just running through the grass, like not even having to grind whatsoever. And pretty much right about here, if you do not talk to your mom, you'll be getting a call from her, kind of saying, "Why didn't you not tell me that you were leaving?" Blah 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 blah. But yeah, we pretty much took care of that in the second episode. And go up there and just get an antidote. You can come over here and get a bitterberry. And also, I think possibly right now you can talk to this guy. And you might be able to get, I think, Dream Eater. I can't remember or not. Alright. I think it's later that you can come back here and talk to this guy. And it'll give you a TM. Just for talking to him in his sleep. Like I said, I think it might be the Dream Eater TM. But yeah, we're pretty much going to worry about that later when time comes. And also, we're almost to the very first gym city with little to no effort whatsoever. Kind of think I probably should have used sauna just because of the next little part, which some people might actually know why I am saying I probably should have used sauna for this part. Because it's going to be easier for the next part. Actually, I'll probably just like shred through the next part. But hey, Uno's poison, so hey, might be goodness for us. And again, Uno's almost leveled up. And quite honestly, I don't even know how they're not really even dying. Especially level 2. So, I guess they just don't want them to be humiliated. Just like have level 11 take out level 2 in one hit. Although, I'm pretty certain what Pokemon Red and Blue, it probably would have happened even with a weak attack like Tackle. There he is. And there, is at level 12 and learns Ember. And I actually think it took a little longer than Charmander does in Pokemon Red. But we're going to be switching out for Shauna. And also, I think I probably did mention it, but is actually pretty close to evolving already. I think it's only 2 more levels. And I actually kind of skipped over this a little too fast. If you talk to this guy, he kind of mentioned how the Pokemon in the Dark Cave is really good and how he's going to take it to a Flocker. Often Falker, one of the two. But he's going to take it there. And that's kind of a somewhat indication of what Pokemon Falker uses. If if you've never played it before and you kind of know types and everything like that, or you've been to the Dark Cave. And also, I should kind of mention, if you come over here and talk to this kid, he'll ask for a Bellsprout and you can get an Onix. And if you want to get a Bellsprout, a Bellsprout is in the area which we just came from over here. And I actually kind of think I probably will Bellsprout to kind of show off the little trade. Although you could have done it in Pokemon Red and Blue. But I accidentally overstood it off. So we're just gonna kind of get a Bellsprout and go back there. So I'll be right back when we catch a Bellsprout. Sorry about that, guys. So I'll be right back as soon as we got one. Alright, guys, we are back. We had just caught a Bellsprout, level 3. And I am not going to bother naming this Bellsprout since we are just going to be turning it off. And one thing to kind of know when you are trading Pokemon, when you're trading Pokemon, the Pokemon that you caught and are trading to the other person in this game, not necessarily when you're trading player to player, but if you find a person like this little kid right here, the Pokemon level that you caught and you're trading is going to be the same level that you get for the Pokemon you traded. Probably didn't make any sense whatsoever, but I'll kind of show you guys what I mean as soon as the trade is done. So there's our Bellsprout, and we're going to be trading that. Alright. And this is also kind of what how the trade is when you trade with someone with a Nintendo connector. I can't even talk, but like I was saying, if you're trading player to player, this is kind of still the same animation that you get. But oh well. So now that we traded our Bellsprout, we get an Onix. And also to kind of mention, all the Pokemon you trade over to someone like the guys in game, they're always going to have a nickname. And also, they will generally have items attached to them. You can take them and kind of set them off. Oh, and about the levels like I was talking about, as you guys probably noticed, I had a level 3 Bellsprout, and I traded him, and I got a level 3 Onix. That is what I was kind of trying to explain and probably fail miserably explaining, but uh, yeah, that is pretty much how the thing goes. So with that, we are gonna be kind of depositing the onyx inside the uh, box. And also, one thing I should probably mention is if you want a good Pokemon for the very first gym leader, I would recommend either training the Bellsprout for the Onyx, kind of find a low level Bellsprout so the Onyx can kind of level up and get the techniques you want. Or you could go to the Dark Cave like the one guy was mentioning and catching one of the Pokemon in there and use that. But I'm not going to do it, so I'm going to put the Onyx inside the uh, Pokebox. I don't know why I'm kind of tripping over my words. But like I was saying, we are pretty much going to put him in the bank. And I think I'm probably going to call it an episode because of the next part coming up, which will probably take the whole next episode to do. So, with that, I will call it an episode and see you guys in the next episode whenever I get there. We are going to be going into this tower, which is Sprout Tower. So with that, I am going to call an episode and see you guys in the next episode when we take on Sprout Tower. See you guys later and have a good day, everyone.